counter punch boxing. Look, I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy today. I'm going crazy. You know, since I've been walking around singing a song in my head about going crazy. I lost my bloody marbles. I've lost me marbles. Look, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's boxing. It gets to me, you know? Maybe I shouldn't record this shit, but whatever. You know, I'm an open book, people. I'm an open book, especially on YouTube, because you don't know who I am, so it doesn't matter. You know, you're listening to some guy, you don't know who the hell I am, so I can say whatever I want to say. But today, we are going to talk about Canelo, what is it, Clint Canelo and Gennady Golovkin, a Triple G. Just a quick update. You know, Oscar De La Hoya just putting some crazy stuff out there in the media. Had to talk about it. Just had to talk. By the way, we got the Badu Jack tonight, and the who the hell is he fighting tonight? Adonis Stevenson. Hell yeah. So definitely going to be watching that tonight. I'll probably do like a reaction video, whatever. But look, let's get to a couple of tweets, some Twitterland tweets, okay? First of all, Canelo, he says, I want to let everyone know that I just signed the contract at VADA Testing for year-round testing. But Canelo, you are a day late and $1 short, my friend. Okay, you know, but we'll get back to that. You know, this is the hot topic for me. Where the hell is it? Right here. Boom. Oscar De La Hoya. In the meantime, at the Gennady Golovkin boxing, making $3 million and Canelo making $40 million without you. Okay, saying that Canelo makes $40 million without Gennady Golovkin. Maybe in his career high payday. Maybe against like a Cotto or a Mayweather, if that's what he's referring to. Number one. Number two. Sign the contract. Hashtag scared. Hashtag Canelo Golovkin 2. Hashtag stop crying. What? Really? Okay, let's analyze. Let's break it down like we do. We're gonna break it down. Okay, who is Canelo fighting for $40 million? Okay, and what contract is Oscar De La Hoya talking about? What does he want him to sign? Because as far as I know, there is no contract. I mean, I'm totally confused. Maybe he took this down. I don't know. But what's he talking about? What the? It's like what? You look at this and you just go, what? Is he back on the the rich man's aspirin again? Like, well, what's going on here? What's going on, Oscar? What's going on? Why are they using words like scared? Okay, wasn't or isn't Canelo the one that got busted for PEDs? Yes, indeed, busted for PEDs. So that, those are the actions of a scared man. Okay, not a guy that wants an immediate rematch that volunteers for year-round testing. To me, why do boxers take... Let's break it down. I don't want to get off track here, but seriously, why do boxers take steroids? They take it because they feel inferior. They take it because they feel like they need an advantage. And a lot of them say, well, I take it because everyone else is taking it, and if I don't take it, then I can't compete. Which I think that's pretty fucking weak, but whatever. But regardless, it's an act of fear in my mind, okay? A total act of fear, okay? And isn't... Let's just back up again, okay? Like I say, using words like scared. Here, let's zoom on for dramatic effect. Okay, hashtag scared, right? Who vacated the WBC? Okay, instead of fighting Gennady Golovkin, who vacated the WBC? And who was it that ran 12 rounds in the original fight? It's like the... Canelo Alvarez, ding, ding, ding. Canelo is the one that ran for 12 rounds, okay? Vacated the WBC, popped for steroids. Those are the actions of a terrified man. Not a scared man, but a terrified man. So, this kind of shit here, it's like nonsense to me. And like I said, hopefully he took that post down. Okay, now, quick. Canelo removed from the WBC rankings. Wow, removed. Like, there might be a little bit more to it than meets the eye here. Because you see here, you got Daniel Jacobs up top, Demetrius Onwade, Quigley, David Pepe Lemieux, okay, and so on and so on. But no Canelo. There is no Canelo with the WBC. Now, have they had it with him? Are they tired of him? No. What I think is they don't want him to be up top because then he absolutely must participate in the year-round testing or the VADA testing, the clean boxing program. But I know what you're about to say. Oh, he enrolled. Yes, he did enroll. But, what's he been doing since then? What did he do in the past? Why now? Why didn't he enroll in March? And not only that, he's saying he will begin testing, okay? He will begin testing whenever they sign a contract. So it's like, okay, yes, he's enrolled, and he'll do year-round testing only if there's a... It must be great to make up your own rules. You know what I mean? I wish I was so rich and just so powerful, I could just make up my own rules, you know, like, fuck them. They do what they want. I do what I want. That's how it is. Yeah, fuck you. It's like, seriously, the guy makes up his own damn rules. He comes up with his own weight divisions, the Canelo, catch weight. Okay, now I'm going to do year-round testing, but when I want to, okay, moving on. Just for clarification, moving on. Okay, now, I wrote something down here. Claiming tainted meat, then highly suspicious hair follicle test that was a day late, or 2 days late. The fact that he would not enroll in the clean boxing program, regardless if he claims he's going to in the future. Fact remains, he didn't enroll in the past. Of course, we know now he is enrolled. I just wanted to read that to make sure that I got that in there. I don't take a lot of notes, but the few notes that I do take to talk to you guys about, I want to make sure that I read them. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, look, they're saying right now, let me back up. If Canelo is out of the rankings from the WBC, then Charlo would be the number one, right? He's the number one guy with the WBC. So what happens? What's going to happen? Does Gennady Golovkin have to vacate an upcoming belt? And then what? They maybe pay Charlo step-aside money come September? Because, Oscar De La Hoya says no matter what, right here, no matter what, Canelo is fighting with or without Gennady Golovkin in September, okay? So I'm like thinking to myself, who's he going to fight? And how's it going to work? How are they going to have a rematch? I mean, it's going to be like a political, logistical nightmare to get these two to have a rematch. Okay, Oscar, now I'm not going to read the whole thing right here, but with or without Golovkin, Canelo is planning to fight in September. Golovkin is their top choice, okay? He doesn't want to, oh, Oscar, he doesn't want to fight. And he's saying that Gennady Golovkin, he doesn't want to fight. Regardless if Golovkin's scared or not, Canelo's fighting in September, so it's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy. He's fighting in September, so our priority is to make Canelo Golovkin, and regardless, Canelo is going to fight the toughest guy out there, like Amir Khan at 140. Oscar De La Hoya said, or also echo the statements that Golden Boy President Eric Gomez gave to blah, 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 boxing scene, shout out boxing scene. Canelo would begin a random drug testing protocol the moment a Golovkin rematch is signed. Well, that's not year-round testing. That's testing whenever you want to, or whenever you know you're going to be testing. The whole point of a random year-round, like knock, knock, knock at your door, the whole point in that is because it's random and you might get caught. If you know when you're going to be tested, you cannot call it random year-round testing, okay? It just makes no sense to me, and it's like, I'm tired of talking about it. I kind of wish that Golovkin would just, I don't know, go his own way. But anyway, let's go over a few headlines. Canelo Alvarez, like I said, fell from the #1 spot. Also, he's off a lot of the pound-for-pound lists, like Forbes and LA Times. You go look at their pound-for-pound, his stock is plummeting. The whole Canelo brand, right? The Canelo name has fallen. It really is. I mean, he's being taken off the WBC rankings, off, these big time, platforms, their pound-for-pound lists. I mean, his whole name is the whole Canelo stock, the whole brand. It is simply failing and falling. So I think that, they really do need a rematch with Gennady Golovkin. They need it. Before, okay, they ran from it and they thought it made good sense. I don't know what the hell happened before. Who knows? 118, 110, who knows? But they need it now. They need it now more than ever. Oscar De La Hoya says he's 75% confident the rematch will take place in September. Okay. Now he says he doesn't have a cutoff date for the negotiations, but he needs to talk to Tom Loeffler and get it all worked out. So September is promising. So he's basically Oscar De La Hoya is going around saying, yes, we do want Gennady Golovkin in September, but we think Golovkin is scared. Our backup plan, our plan B would be Spike O'Sullivan, Mr. Fabuloso Mustacho. Spike O'Sullivan would be the #2 choice. Choice. We got choice. Life's all about choices, people. Life is all about choices, okay? Oscar De La Canelo was tested 2 or 3 days ago. I'm not going to read that shit. I am so tired of reading these Oscar De La Hoya quotes. It reminds me of like these cheesy car salesmen, like, oh, we're stacking them deep and we're selling them cheap Sundays. It's just like, he reminds me of just like sleazy car. I like Oscar, especially as a boxer. He's like at my top 10. I mean, my top 10. You know, look back at all the great fights he had. And, you know, who knows? Maybe the whole promotional business is a little bit tougher than we all realize. Maybe you have to be dirty. Maybe you got to be tough. Maybe you have to do things that aren't necessarily popular, right? But it just seems like there's a better way to do things. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to babble. Those are the headlines. That's the breaking news. You know, hello, happy Saturday. And I'll be back tonight with the reaction video. Just wanted to say hello, give everybody a shout out, and I hope you have a great weekend.